Good morning. Welcome to today's edition of Toggle's Daily Video Insights. Today we're going to take a look at Intuit and actually the reasons why the stock could rise about 5% over the coming weeks. It's mostly to do with volatility. If you look at the overview here, you can see that actually Toggle highlighted quite early on that there are some good things happening for this stock and that it could be starting to rise and enter a bullish trend. And then most recently has had a number of very interesting insights that have all pointed to some upside into it. Now, the most recent one, which we're going to take a look at, is driven by volatility. So let's take a look exactly at what Toggle is suggesting could potentially happen here. In this case, there have been 13 prior occasions where volatility, realized volatility in this case, has reached a level as low as now. And historically, the stock on any kind of incremental positive news reacted quite positively within the following 3 months. Again, 3 months is kind of an approximate horizon, the outer edge of what's possible. But as you can see here with this confidence interval, a range of the outcomes actually came to be much sooner than that. So again, it's important to know that this is just an estimate to give you a ballpark timeline. But broadly, from 508.56 to 533.90, the outcome is expected somewhere between a few weeks from now and potentially 3 months. Importantly, the stock price should not drop outside of the confidence interval, and particularly not below the 495.89 red line, because then it effectively suggests that something else might be driving the stock instead, and it's not really the pattern that we've seen tied to volatility. Looking at why it might move, and this is actually quite attractive at this chart, look at how far back this goes. I mean, it's quite incredible. You really can go back into the early 2000s and find that this pattern still held, that basically lower volatility effectively preceded some nice rallies in the stock. Looking at the past performance bit in particular, you can see that the largest clustering, these are actual returns after each of those past episodes over the next 3 months. So you can see that most of them were positive, many of them actually quite a bit higher than the kind of 4%, which is the median here. But very important, you had at least some outcomes, one in particular where the stock lost almost 10%. So again, it's very important to really take the downside risk here very, very seriously. Looking again at the overview, the conclusion is that actually the upside holds, particularly given that there have been other positive forces identified alongside this one. So please take a look at this stock, see if it fits in your portfolio, take a look at and think about your fundamental view, whether or not you like the chart, if it's technical analysis that you're focusing on, whether or not that looks like it's confirming what Toggle here is highlighting, but neither in all scenarios, put it on your radar screen. Otherwise, the daily brief should be in your mailboxes already. If you don't subscribe to it, you can go to toggle.global, sign up there, test Toggle Copilot, which is the system we're using here. But come back for these videos like this one or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our goal really is on a daily basis to break down that barrier between you and all of the vast universe of fundamental data out there and help you map which of the data points out there, earnings, analyst expectations, actually matter for the stocks that you care about, and what are the stocks that you should be looking at now. Thank you for your attention, and we'll see you again tomorrow.